Hello.
Hello, sir.
Can you hear my voice properly?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Video is not coming.
One second, sir.
Huh?
Your screen is visible, sir.
Huh? Hello.
Your screen is visible, sir.
Okay. 1 minute. Can we start?
Sir, again,
Hello.
it came blank, sir, actually. Now okay, sir.
Now?
Okay, sir, okay.
Okay.
Shall we start, sir?
Yeah.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. With the blessings of Lord Dhanvantari and with the blessings of Shri Guru Mahanta Swamiji, let's start today's program. Very good morning, one and all. Myself, Dr. Vishwaradhya Hiramat, Assistant Professor, Department of Kumara, SVM Ayurveda Medical College, Ilkal, welcomes you all. Kumara Bharana 2020 National Webinar Series on Kumara, organized by Department of Kumara. Today we have with us an eminent speaker, resource person, Dr. Pramod PA, sir. Sir, it's my pleasure to introduce on this occasion, sir. Sir completed BAMS from KVG Ayurveda Medical College, Sulya, and MD in Kumara from Alvas Ayurveda Medical College, Mudbidre. Sir has over 6 years of teaching experience. Sir attended many national and international seminars, published papers in the same, and sir also organized and attended the many community outreach programs, school health checkup camps, and many more. And sir presently working as Associate Professor, Department of Kumara, KVJ Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital, Sulya, Karnataka. With this brief introduction, I hand over sir to deliver the lecture on today's topic, Stanyapanayana. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Vishwaradhya sir. First of all, good morning, everyone. Seeking blessings from Lord Dhanvantari, my gurus, my parents, myself, Dr. Pramod PA, Associate Professor, Department of Kumara, KVJ Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital, Sulya. Today, I am going to present Stanyapanayana. Okay, it can be compared with weaning food. Next is introduction. Good nutrition is essential from birth. Good nutrition is essential from birth for healthy growth and development in children. Children are aparipakva dhatu. They are having immature dhatus. Sukumara, they are delicate. Akleshasaha, they are intolerant to the pain. Asampurna bala, their bala is less, so their immunity also less. Healthy babies of weaning age are growing and developing very fast. So great care has to be taken to see that they are getting enough of the right kind of food in right time. Next, very important point, whatever antibodies received from their mothers will protect the infants for 4 to 5 months. So whatever antibodies babies received from the mother, it will protect the child till 4 to 5 months. So after that, babies, they have to produce their own antibodies. So Vyadhikshamatva topic we are knowing, in that 3 types of bala is there. Okay, like Sahaja, Kalaja, Yuktikrita bala. Yuktikrita bala means by using our yukti, we have to produce immunity in the child. We have to give good food, balanced food to the child. So from that, child will produce enough antibodies in the body and it will help for the combat to the infections. Next, prevalence. In 2018, globally, there were 155 million children under 5 years of age were stunted, 52 million wasted, 17 million are severely wasted and 41 million overweight or obese. In India, 44% of children under the age of 5 are underweight. See the chart. Out of 10 children, 3 will be malnourished before 5. 4 will be healthy. 3 will die before they are getting 5 years old. Next, before entering into the proper topic, what is nutrition? Nutrition is the science that interprets the interaction of nutrients and other substances in food in relation to maintains growth, reproduction, health and diseases of an organism. It includes food intake, absorption, assimilation, biosynthesis, metabolism and excretion. Next point is very important, crucial during the first 5 years of child's life. Next, breakup of energy expenditure. How our body is utilizing energy. See, for growth, babies needed 12% energy. For physical activity, 25% energy. For basal metabolism, 50%. Fecal loss, 8%. Specific dynamic action, 5%. So, in our body, energy will utilize like this. Next, before entering into the topic, weaning. See, Sushruta said, classification of Vaya. Una Shodasha Varshiyat Balaha, Te Trividaha, Shirapa, Shirannada, Annada. Teshu, Sammasara Paraha, Shirapaha, Dvi Sammasara Paraha, Shirannada, Parato, Annada. So, up to 6 month age, we can consider that is Shira the age. 6 months to 2 years, that is Shirannada age. After 2 years, that is Annada age. Now, what is the definition of weaning? Weaning means free from the habit. Weaning is defined as the systemic process of introduction of suitable food at the right time. Whatever I marked, that is very important here, in addition to mother's milk, in order to provide needed nutrients to the baby. It is according to UNICEF 1984, it has given this definition for weaning. So along with mother's milk, we are giving some suitable foods to the baby. Next, optimal infant feeding. That all we are knowing. From birth till 6 months, mother have to give exclusive breastfeeding to the child. 6 to 12 months, of course, she have to continue breastfeeding. Along with that, at the time of 6 months, she have to introduce gradual introduction of weaning foods. Okay, gradual introduction of weaning foods. In 12 to 24 months, family food plus breastfeeding, mother have to continue. So from birth till 2 years, mother have to feed the child. At the end of first year, child has to take family food. So in the second year, we have to encourage the child to take more and more family food along with breastfeeding. Next, what are the developments and growth it is seeing in the child? See, maximum growth and development, it is taking place around weaning period. So more energy, more calories, more protein is needed. See, 6 to 12 months, what are the development it is happening in the child? See, intellectual skills, copies, sounds and actions, dances to music, finds hidden things easily, enjoys different textures from food, blanket, mud, paint, etc. It will explore the environment. It is having more interest in the surrounding. So whatever items it is getting, it will put into the mouth. Next, social skills, shows affection, apprehensive towards strangers and shows separation anxiety. We are calling it as strangers anxiety. Around 6 months, we can observe this development in the child. Respond to others' distress, has favorite things and people. What are the gross motor milestones we can see in that particular period? Sit with support, sitting without support, standing with support, standing without support. It walks, later it runs. Okay. Next, what about language skills? See, initially it will babble. So around 6 months, it will use monosyllables. Ma, ba, da, like that. Next, it will use bisyllabus. Mama, dada, papa, like that. And it waves bye-bye. Next, fine motor skills. See, moves toys from one hand to the other. It shakes a rattle. Pincer grasp. Immature pincer grasp. It will develop around 9 month age. Mature pincer grasp around 12 months. It will develop. Next, child will clap. Enjoys fill and spill activities. See, these all the developments we will see in that particular period. In growth also, we can see but increased growth in the child. See, at the time of birth, weight of the child, it is 2.5 kg. Around 4 to 6 months, its weight, it will get double. Then around 9 months, it will be triple. As well as height. See, at the time of birth, it is 48 to 50 centimeters. At the age of 1 year, it will reach 75 centimeters. At the age of 4.5 years, it will reach 100 centimeters. See, there also we are seeing the rapid growth. Next, head circumference. At the time of birth, 33 to 35 centimeters. Around the age of 1 year, it will reach 47 centimeters. What about chest circumference? Chest circumference at the time of birth, it is less than head circumference. Around 1 year of age, head circumference will increase. Sorry, head circumference and chest circumference, it will equal. More than 1 year, chest circumference will increase. Next, bone ossification. So here, development of epiphysis will take place. If you are taking X-ray of wrist, there you will see ossification center of the carpal bones. So bone ossification, it is taking place, as well as teeth eruption. Around 6 to 7 months, lower central incisor, it will erupt in the baby. Okay, then every month it will gain one tooth. So around 2.5 to 3 years, it will get all temporary teeth, whatever we are calling it as milk teeth. So for bone ossification or teeth eruption, for these all the things, calcium is needed. For proper mineralization of bone, calcium, phosphorus, vitamin D, it is very important. So child is doing this much work, this much changes it is happening in the body of the child. So for these all the changes, it is needed more nutrient food. Next, essential nutrients after first 6 months. See, iron, important content is hemoglobin, it carries oxygen. So these are the sources of iron. Next, zinc, it is also another one important mineral to the body. It will help for making protein as well as DNA. And especially in case of diarrhea and all, we are supplementing zinc. Okay, so what are the sources? Cheese, yogurt, these are the things. It will supply the zinc. Next one, omega-3 as well as 6 fatty acid. We are calling it as essential fatty acid. Especially omega-3, it is in our diet, we will not get omega-3. Okay, especially if you are taking seafood, fish, shellfish, such things. Okay, from there we will get omega-3. It is very important brain lipid. It's more percentage is there in gray matter, little bit less percentage it is there in white matter. Next, what about omega-6? It is cardioprotective. It will protect the child from cardiovascular disorders. So these are the food sources it will provide for our body, omega-3 as well as 6. Next, protein. It will build the body. It is the precursors of hormones, enzymes. It is the integral parts of cells, tissues. Okay, so protein, it is required for our body as well as, see, child body, more protein is required. It is in growing period. So these all the food sources, it will give proteins. Next, vitamins. I will not talk much about vitamins because you are knowing A, B, C, D. Okay, vitamin A, it is good for eyes, skin as well as mucous membrane. Vitamin B, it is mainly helpful for boosting immunity. So many varieties are there that you are knowing, as well as vitamin C. It is also we have to provide to the child, because vitamin C, it is important for the absorption of iron. Vitamin C mainly we are getting from citrus fruits, and good sources of vitamin C we are getting from amalaki. Then vitamin D also important. It is very important for the proper mineralization of the bone. So calcium, phosphorus, vitamin C, it is very important. Proper mineralization of the bone we are getting from the sunlight as well as cow's milk, egg yolk, etc. Next, daily requirements. If I am reading these are the things, you will get bored. You are knowing iron, calcium, zinc, protein, calories, how much needed for our body. Next, vitamin requirements. See, vitamin A, how much, B1, B2, B3, B6, B12, folic acid, C, D, E. Its requirement, already you studied. Next, energy needed in addition to milk. See, healthy mother, she can produce around 600 to 700 ml of breast milk per day. hardly it will provide 400 to 500 calories to the child. That much calories, it is not enough 6-month-old child. So in addition to breast milk, for 6 to 8 month child, we have to give extra calories. That is why we have to start weaning food. How much we have to give? 200 kilocalories per day. 9 to 11 months child, 300 kilocalories per day. 12 to 23 months old child, we have to give 550 kilocalories per day. Next, why start weaning at 6 months? Commonly that question will arise. Why we have to start weaning at 6 months? Infant's intestinal tract develops immunologically with defense mechanism. Now, infant's intestinal tract, it will protect the child from the foreign proteins. That ability intestinal tract of the infant will get around 6 months. Next, the infant's ability to digest and absorb increases rapidly. So now if you are giving carbohydrate, protein or fats, now it is able to digest, because whatever enzyme required for digestion of protein, carbohydrate, fat, it is there in the GI tract of the child. Okay. Next, kidney develop the ability to excrete the waste products. So before 6 months, if you are introducing weaning food, solute load will be there over the kidney. Okay, it will be more over the kidney. So because of that, kidney damage may occur. So it is the ideal age. So around 6 months, we have to start weaning food, because kidney develop the ability to excrete the waste products. Next, the infant develop the neuromuscular mechanisms. See, orofacial muscle balance will be there. It will helpful for the swallowing of the food, as well as now child will recognize consistency of the food, its taste, color, everything. So that is why we have to start weaning at 6 months. In GIT tract of the child, there will be full-blown enzymes will be there. Okay, so it is helpful for the digestion of the food. Next, is baby ready for weaning? See, what are the signs we are seeing in the child? It opens his or her mouth when others eat. See, in front of the child, if you are eating constantly, it will observe your food. It will constantly see at you. Next one, is interested in foods when others eat. Next, receives frequent breastfeed but appear hungry soon after. Around second of the 6 months, we will see this sign. If child is not getting proper milk, after taking breast milk, half an hour, it go for sleep. Next, frequently it will wake up. It indicates child is not getting proper breast milk. Next, is not gaining weight adequately. So this is the important indicator whether child is gaining weight properly or not. So always we have to concentrate on this. Okay, as well as now child is having the ability of sitting, it can hold the neck. So that all the developments, it is happening in the child. Now child is, from these all the things, these are the signs, now child is ready for weaning. Next, cautions during weaning. What are the cautions we have to take? See, very important point. Don't stop breastfeeding suddenly. Already I said, definition of weaning. In addition to breast milk, we have to supplement other foods. So very importantly, don't stop breastfeeding suddenly. Here I would like to give an example. See, in kwashiorkor child, if a little over 1 year old child, mother is pregnant, okay, child mother is pregnant, she is taken off child from her breast milk and put on cereals. Milk, it is important source of protein. That protein, it is cut off from the child. Child used to take protein, used to take milk. Now it is not getting. So it will cut off the important part of protein, as well as suddenly we are introducing the cereals. So child is not getting milk, not eating cereals. There will be protein and energy deprivation will be there. Protein deprivation, it is much more pronounced here. So ultimately child will suffer from kwashiorkor. Next very important point, prepare food hygienically. Okay, because see, GIT system of the child, it is immature. So if whatever food it is unclean, contaminated, then bacteria or virus, it will colonize in the GIT tract, and later it will do the problems like colic, indigestion, vomiting, loose stools, GIT problems it will cause. That is why prepare food hygienically. Next, very important thing, weaning food should be nutrient rich. Always we have to concentrate on this point. Okay, weaning food should be nutrient rich. Okay, it should have all the vitamins, minerals. Balanced diet we have to give to the child. That is very important. While giving food to the child, even we have to concentrate on the consistency of the food. See how much food we are giving the child. That is not important. Very good food we are giving means balanced food we are giving to the child. That point is very important, whether we are giving or not. Next, avoid allergic foods. See, especially meat, like chicken and all, then egg protein, peas or wheat. Okay, or child is having a family history of atopic. In such conditions you should be careful. Okay, avoid allergic foods. So these are all the cautions during weaning. Next, attributes of an ideal complementary foods. How it should be? Homemade. See, very first point, it is homemade. We should not take from the shops. Okay, homemade. Homemade means we will not add adulterants for that. We will not add preservatives. So homemade means it is safe. So first point is homemade. Easily available. That is very important. Fresh and hygienic. Already I said. Otherwise, child will suffer from GIT problems, end up with malnutrition. Palatability always you have to see, because child is madhura satmi. Child is very fond of madhura articles. So palatable, while giving complementary food, you have to see the you have to taste the palatability. That is very important. Next, whatever food given to the child, it should be cost effective, culturally acceptable, as well as energy dense. Okay, so when you are giving weaning food, for that add sugar, jaggery, oil, grita, such things, then it will make the food energy dense. Here I will give one example of marasmus. See, for a child, we are giving milk, cow's milk. It is taken from the neighbor house. He will be greedy. He will add water for that. After bringing that milk, we will add water for that. So finally, what will happen? That cow's milk, it is undiluted. Okay, so 100 ml of cow's milk, it will give hardly 66 to 67 calories. If it is undiluted, what will happen? Calorie child will not get. Ultimately, protein as well as calorie deprivation will be there. Here, calorie deprivation, it is much more pronounced, because we are putting the child on prolonged diluted cow's milk, not at all giving other foods to the child. So here, calorie deprivation will be there. So while giving food to the child, it should be energy dense. Okay. Next, what is balanced diet? That you are knowing, a diet consisting of a variety of different types of food and providing adequate amount of the nutrients necessary for good health. So 6 constituents of a balanced diet, these are the things that you are knowing: carbohydrate, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, water. Next, see, along with breast milk, we have to touch these all the areas. Then only we will call it as a balanced diet. See, we have to start weaning food from the staple. Okay, that is cereals, tubers, or roots. Next, gradually we have to add proteins to that. All legumes, pulses, as well as animal foods you have to introduce to the child. Next, vitamins and mineral food supplements like vegetables and fruits. Later, energy dense supplements like fats, oils, sugar. Very importantly, all these food, along with that, you have to give breast milk. Next, nutritive value of commonly used food. I won't read these all the things, you may get bored. Okay, wheat, it is having 346 calories, protein 11.8, rice 346 calories, protein 6.5, maize 325 calories, 4.7 proteins. Green gram, it will see pulses, it is giving more proteins, calories 348, proteins 24.5. See, like this here, even nuts, okay, it is giving more fat content. See, its calorie is more as well as protein is more. Next, see here, this chart. So this is calories and proteins providing from these are the fruits, vegetables. Okay. Next, see here, meat. Okay, it is giving more protein. Goat meat 118 calories, it will give protein 21.4. Mutton, it will give 194 calories, 18.5 proteins it will give. See, chicken, it is giving more calories, 300, proteins 25. Next, here difference is there: cow's milk, buffalo's milk, human's milk. How much calories as well as proteins. See, last lines: sugar, jaggery, oil or ghee. It is having more calories, so it will make the food energy dense. Okay. Next, this is difference between human milk, cow's milk, buffalo's milk, goat's milk. So we are knowing in human milk protein content it is very less, but weight acid ratio it is 60:40. It is good for child, okay, because it is species specific. Easily such protein child will digest. That is why if you are giving cow's protein, it's in that protein content is more, their weight casein ratio it is 20:80. It is difficult to digest to the child. Okay, then lactose it is more, that is why human milk it is sweet in taste. Then in human milk and cow's milk, iron, vitamin C, D, it is less. Okay, then vitamin A, B as well as calcium, it is more in the human milk and cow's milk. Okay, that is some difference in the human milk as well as cow's milk. Next, most common cereals used and its difference, because we are starting weaning food from the ragi, then slowly we will add wheat for that, later rice, like that. Okay, not only see protein, fat, mineral content of these all the ingredients, you also you have to concentrate on calcium, phosphorus, that all the things. See, ragi it will give it will provide more calcium, phosphorus. Already I said three things, it is very important: calcium, phosphorus, vitamin D, it is very important for proper mineralization of bone. Next, nutrition value of egg. See, you will get doubt. Why these all the things we are knowing? Because see, in daycare center, usually government will tell they are providing food. How it is? One egg, one glass of milk, as well as germinated pulses, as well as nutritious powder. Okay, so if you are eating one egg, it will give cholesterol 200 mg. Our body is needed 250 to 300 mg of cholesterol. See, only one egg, if you are giving to the child, it will give 200 mg of cholesterol to the body. Next, feeding. How we have to feed the child? Amount of food to be offered. See, 6 to 8 month old child, we have to start with thick forage, well mashed foods. Frequency 2 to 3 meals per day plus frequent breastfeeding. Average amount of each meal, start with 2 to 3 tablespoons full. See, you will get some doubt how we can give that much bigger amount. 1 tablespoon spoon means around 15 ml. See, it is not like that. Just after 6 months, we have to start weaning food. So start with 1 teaspoon. Next, day by day, you increase the quantity as well as frequency of giving food, you have to increase. And very importantly, when you are introducing another food, minimum 1 week gap should give, because all food you are introducing at a time, then some intolerance will be there for the food. It is difficult to identify which food is causing intolerance to the child. So initially you are giving ragi to the child. After 1 week or 2 weeks, if you are not seeing any intolerance in the child, you add another food. If whatever food you have given to the child, if it is giving intolerance, suppose GAT problem, it causes vomit that food. So like that, we have to introduce the weaning food. Next, around 9 to 11 months old child, finely chopped or mashed foods and food that baby can pick up. So we are calling it as finger food. Already I said in development, around 9 months, immature pincer grasp will be there. Around 12 months, mature pincer grasp will be there. So vegetables, then fruits, you have to cut into many pieces and you have to place on the plate. That plate you have to provide to the child. So with the help of finger, it will take up that food and put into the mouth. We are calling it as finger food. So more and more finger food we have to encourage, because child is mature now. Now it is it can take food from the fingers. Okay. Next, 3 to 4 meals along with breastfeeding. That is the frequency of food giving depending on appetite. Offer 1 to 2 snacks. How much average food we have to give each meal? How much we have to serve? Half of a 250 ml cup. Okay. Next, 12 to 23 months old child, family food, chopped or mashed, if necessary. That word is very important. So in second year, more and more family food we have to encourage. Okay, around second of 1 year, child have to start family food, as well as per appetite, offer 1 to 2 snacks. Then frequency 3 to 4 meals plus breastfeeding depend on appetite, offer 1 to 2 snacks. So how much average food we have to serve for each meal? 3/4 to 1 250 ml cup. And very important point, if baby is not breastfed, give in addition 1 to 2 cups of milk per day and 1 to 2 extra meals per day. So these are the things we have to take care. Next, how should weaning foods be mixed? See, initially you have to start from the forage made from the local staple, boiled in water or milk, enriched with the little oil or fat. Already I said how we are making food energy dense by adding little oil or fat. And consistency very important. It is thick or semi-solid. Two mixes also we can provide. Okay, in later stage. Along with staple, you have to give pulses. Then staple, another combination, staple, food from animals. Another combination, staple plus dark green leafy vegetables or orange vegetables. Orange vegetables like sweet potato or carrot, pumpkin, such things. Okay. Very importantly, breastfeeding, how to continue whatever food serving to the child. For that, you have to add little oil or fat, as well as fruits also we have to give. Very importantly, you have to keep one point in your mind, that is seasonal fruits we have to give to the child. Okay. Yes. Next, three mixes. See, once I will not read these all the things that you are knowing. So different combination, permutation we have to do. Along with that, last line is very important. Like that, four mixes also we can do. Staple, pulses, food from animals, dark green leafy vegetables or orange vegetables. Here you will question me, sir, it is whether it is cost effective. Yes, of course, here cost will be more because you are taking all the foods together. So I think better two mixes or three mixes in different combination and permutation. If you are going, that is enough. Your child, it will get balanced diet from that. Next, this reference I got from IAP, Indian Academy of Pediatrics. See, it is ready to use infant weaning food. See here, pearl millet. Pearl millet means in Kannada we are calling it as sajje. We have to take 3 tablespoons, roasted green gram, 1.5 tablespoons, roasted groundnut, 3/4 tablespoons, roasted gingerly seeds, 1 tablespoon, sugar, 2 tablespoons. So this powder you have to keep it in your house, and how much you need it. Child is needed, that much amount you have to take and prepare the food and serve the food to the child. See, instead of pearl millet, you can use ragi, and below that all the ingredients you can add to that. Like that, another combination of food you can provide to the child. Next, procedure of preparation of powder. You may get doubt how you have to prepare powder. See, soak the item in 3 times water for 12 hours. Drain the water, spread the grains on the plate, cover with damp cloth and keep in a cool dry place for 1 or 2 days to allow germination. See why germination is very important. See, it will give amylase rich. It will be energy dense. So germinated pulses, grains we have to give to the child. Okay, sprinkle water in between. It will help for the germination. Next, dry the germinated grain in sunlight around 8 hours. We have to keep the germinated grain under sunlight. Next, roast the dried grain in low flame for 10 minutes till it develops a malted flavor. Grind it into fine powder form and store in airtight container. Very important one point you have to keep in mind, whatever stored food in air container, it should be utilized within 1 month. Next, preparation for weaning food. See, what are the preparations? Mother as well as child have to do. Wash hands, utensils with soap and water. Use safe water and clean raw material. Cook food properly. Clean child hands and mouth. Serve food in clean utensils. Serve freshly prepared food. Left food serve within 2 hours. So one stretch, if child is not taking complete food within 2 hours, you have to give that food to the child. If child is not eating, better discard that food, because especially in summer season, contamination of food, it is very fast. In a cold season, it is very less. Contamination, it is very less. So you should be careful while giving food to the child. Next, consistency of complementary food. How it should be? See the picture. See, whatever food you are preparing, if you are taking that food with the help of spoon from the cup, it should not run out of the spoon. Means it should not be watery. If it is watery, it will not give energy dense or balanced diet to the child. Enough calories it won't give. So its consistency, it should be like that. That whatever food we are serving to the child, it should not run off from the spoon. Next, different recipes are there. Okay, if you are interested, you can prepare these recipes, nutritious recipes. Say with the wheat, that combination, pearl millet, here one combination is there, millet, another combination with the help of maize, green gram, groundnut, jaggery. That is another combination. Here also 2 combinations are there. How you have to prepare? Take 2 tablespoons of prepared mixture, cook for 2 minutes in boiling water or milk, add 1 teaspoon of oil or ghee and serve to the child. Next, nutritious drink is there. Okay, this combination you have to take and you have to prepare nutritious drink. Nutritious laddu. Okay, it is like a modaka. Its reference, it is there in Ashtanga Hridaya, Prinana modaka. So by using these all the ingredients, you can prepare nutritious laddu and you can serve the child. Next, this point is very important. Responsive feeding, what it is. So caregiver, he is having some responsibility. What it is? Allow the child to enjoy eating. So healthy environment, happy environment we have to create to the child. You can see the picture. Whatever child is eating, more than that, it will be there over the face of the child as well as body of the child. Don't get angry. It is learning how to take the food. So you have to create healthy environment. Don't throw temper tantrum on the child. Okay. And very importantly, force feeding, threatening, punishment, discouraged. So you should not do these all the activities. Next, psychological stimulation. See, this point is very important. See, in front of the child, we have to show all our talents. See, music we have to utter, mimicry we have to do, sometimes dance, because it have to what properly it should take the food. So for that we have to distract the child mind. So psychosocial stimulation we have to provide to the child. Next, very important, self-feeding must be encouraged. So already I said, finger food more and more we have to provide. Okay, so self-feeding must be encouraged. And very importantly, don't allow gadgets while feeding. So many mothers, okay, sometimes they will do like this. If child is too much irritable, they will give mobiles or video games, such things. You should not give. like that, because in ahara sevana vidhi, it is there with concentration we have to take the food. Okay, or while giving food to the child, mother have to give more concentration over the child, because it is there. See, if what if properly mother is giving food to the child, then their important bond will, mother child bond will develop. See, darshana sparshanat ranadapi, as well as sneho nirantara tatra. See, stanya utpatti hetu it is. See, their milk production will be more if you are concentrating, I mean mother concentrating on the child. So very importantly, don't allow gadgets while feeding. Next, finger food, already I explained. Next, eating from family pot. Okay, so second of first year, you have to start give food from the family pot. Second year, you have to encourage more and more taking family food. Next, why I have to put this point? Expressed breast milk. See, especially for working mothers, in inevitable conditions, they can't feed the child, because till 2 years they have to feed the child. Hardly they are getting 6 months leave. Okay, so they can, in inevitable conditions, they can use expressed breast milk. Okay, how we have to use for giving expressed breast milk? Cup and spoon feeding. Okay, that we have to encourage. So many other types of feeding is there. So in that, first and foremost, that is cup and spoon feeding. Whatever expressed breast milk in room temperature, mother can keep up to 6 to 8 hours. In fridge, around 1 day. Okay, in freezer, around 3 months you can keep. Next, feeding during and after illness. That is very important. See, till the getting infection, child will be very healthy, very happy, good growth and development will be there. But after getting any infection or frequent infection, its digestion will hamper. Mother will lean. It may roll into malnutrition side. So very importantly, we have, especially while child is getting infection, we have to concentrate more. Okay, so initially we have to give, of course, breastfeeding we have to continue. Here one example I will give, like in case of GIT problems. Okay, their mother have to continue the breastfeeding, more water mother have to give, as well as if child is, you are seeing any signs of dehydration, then you have to provide ORS to the child, then start light diet to the child, because always we have to respect Agni of the child. That is very, very important. Okay. So that is why Lagu Ahara we have to give to the child. Initial period. Once Agni, it is good, then you have to give more foods. Okay, extra foods you can provide. So gradually you have to give more foods in that month. So from that, whatever lost, that weight, that all the things, or electrolyte imbalance, okay, everything child will get. Next, problems due to too early initiation of complementary feeds. See, decreased milk production due to decreased sucking. See, before 6 months, if you are initiating complementary feeds, see, for proper milk production, two reflexes are very important: prolactin as well as oxytocin. So, if child is not sucking the nipple, proper stimulation, brain will not get. It will not give proper stimulation to the breast to produce the milk. So, decreased milk production due to decreased sucking. There will be hypernatremia, weaning diarrhea, malnutrition, arteriosclerosis, hypertension, obesity. So, these are the problems we can see with the child. What are the advantages? See, picture it is shows more. The child is ready for the boxing. Means if you are providing good food, balanced food, energy rich food, then child will be very healthy, very happy. See what are the advantages? Helps for age appropriate growth and development, prevent malnutrition, anemia, calcium deficiency, mineral deficiency, etc. It will boost immunity. Okay, yes. Next, what are the disadvantages? Actually, no disadvantages are there, but Prepared unhygienically, if you are preparing weaning food unhygienically, then it will cause the GI problem. And very important, negligence in the choosing nutritious weaning food, then it will cause calorie, protein, vitamin or mineral deficiency. Next, avoidable foods. Tinned food juices, these are the things you are knowing. Cold drinks, packed drinks and packaged vapors, health drinks, bakery products, drinks with low nutrient value, such as tea, coffee, and sugary drinks. Okay, what it will do? It will hamper the digestion. It will won't what allow nutrients to absorb. Okay. Next, families with strong history of allergy to a particular food, fried items, artificial sweeteners, high intake of salt, spicy. See, Charakacharya said, Ati snigdha, Ati ruksha, Ati amla, katu vipaka food we should not give to the child. So always we have to take care. Next, some of the points while preparing food, you have to remember always. Always use fresh fruits and vegetables, and it should be kept in the cold places. Clean it properly. To retain the nutrition, vegetables should be scraped instead of peeling them. If vegetables like bottle gourd, cucumber, pumpkin are clean, won't peel it. Should not cut the vegetables into too small or big pieces because it may loses what important nutrients. Peeled vegetables should not immerse in the water. You can immerse in the water, but very importantly, that water you have to use. See, for example, rice we are boiling as well as vegetables. Okay, after boiling rice or vegetables, that water will discard. Don't do like that because that water it is having important nutrients. So that we have to provide. Next, always while boiling vegetable, close the lid. Food should be prepared instantly and taken instantly. Potato, sweet potato, etc. should be boiled along with its outer covering. Green leafy vegetable should clean and cut. Tomato, cucumber, radish, onion, carrot, etc. should be used in salad form. Next, outcome of inadequate diet. See, poor growth, poor cognition, poor muscle development, reduced work capacity, poor social development, high rates of illness, difficulty in school. See, next you are entering into the Ayurvedic part. See, before entering into the topic proper, I will tell about Ahara Mahatva. It is this reference I have taken from Kashyapa Kilastana. Here Kashyapacharya tells, Nacha Ahara Samam Kinchit Beshajya Upalabhyeti Shakyate Apena Matrena Naraha Karturi Ramaya Beshajenopapanno Api Niraharo Na Shakyate Tasmat Bishabiraharo Mahabeshajya Uchyati. So Kashyapa is telling Ahara is Mahabeshaja. There is no other medicaments like food. It will protect the human. Okay, so for sustaining life, you have to take Satmya Ahara. Sometimes you will think, I have the medicaments. I will not take Satmya Ahara. Then whatever medicines you are having, it is waste. Okay, so here very importantly, Satmya Ahara we have to take. That is why Kashyapa has given first and foremost importance for food. He compared it is a Mahabeshaja. Ahara is Mahabeshaja. Next, Ahara Sevana Vidhi. It is also very important. Laguna na ati savityam guruna alpashastata matravatshato bhuktam sukena paripachyate. Lagu Ahara you should not take more than stomach full, as well as Guru Ahara taking little quantity. It is not like that. Matravat you have to take. Then it will be Sukena Paripachyate. It is easy for digestion. Child will get Swasthyata, Agni, Chesta, everything will be good. So always Matravat food you have to. I know it is very difficult introducing these all the Ahara Sevana Vidhis in the child, but we have to try our level best. See, very important, another one point, Ushna. Whatever serving food to the child, it should be warm. Okay, Ushnam hi bhuktam swadate. If you are taking Ushna food, okay, warm food, it will be tasty. Sleshmanam cha jayatyapi. It will specify the Sleshma. Vatanulomya will be there. Kshiprameva cha jiryate. In short time, it will get the digestion. Annabhilasham. Afterwards, child will be having desires for the food. Laguta, Agni Deepti. See, these all the properties child will get. And very importantly, snigdhat of the food also we have to maintain, because prenayati, deham urjayapi, paurusham, karoti dhatu pachayam. So it will help for the nourishment of all the dhatus. It will give bala, varna, etc. Next, while giving food to the child, see, actually it is general statement. It is there in Kashyapa. Okay, in case of child or in adult also, we should not give viruddhahara. Okay, because if you are giving viruddhahara, it may kill the child. Acharya give an example, madhubruta in equal quantity. Okay, it will kill the child. So always aviruddhahara we have to consume. Then you will get swasthata, ayu, varna, bala, sukha, everything. So viruddhahara you should not take or give to the child. And see here, first line, it is my favorite sentence. Shuchi patropacharanaha, shuchau deshe, shuchi swayam. See, whatever utensils you are using for preparing food or serving food, it should be clean. Shuchi desha, where you are taking food or preparing food, it should be clean. Shuchi swayam, self-cleaning, that is also very important. So with pleasant mind, you have to take food in the good environment, then proper nourishment of the child will be there. If anishtadesha, if you are taking food or giving food to the child, it will do the manasoghata, it will cause psychological trauma to the child. So see, especially see here, prangmuko ashrannaro dhiman dirga ayuravapnuti. So while eating, facing eastward. Facing eastward, if you are eating, you will get these all the benefits. It is very difficult in case of child. Okay. Then with pleasant mind, if you are eating, with calmness, if you are eating, sarvendriya ahladam, happiness of all the indriyas, manaha satmya, psychological congeniality you will get. See, while giving food, see, already I explained, sarvarasashanam, that is very important, because darbalya adridam bhavet ekarasashanam. If you are giving only one rasa food, then it will cause darbalya as well as adrida. So if you are giving sarvarasa food, it will give, see, these are all the things. Vruddhi balavarnayohu, arogya, agni deepti. It will increase the dhatu. See, all the benefits we will get. And very importantly, if you are giving more food to the child, it may cause vistamba, udveshana, klesha, chestahani, vishuchika, etc. If you are giving less food, atyagni vikara, krishata, brahma, atrupti, laguta, nidra, shakrat, mutra, balakshaya. You can see kshaya in these all the things. Nidra, shakrat, mutra. Next, in Ashtanga Hridaya, reference is there. If you are giving Hina matra food to the child, okay, in general he says, okay, sarvesham vata roganam, so it will cause the vata roga. If you are giving atimatra, then it will cause the aggravation of all the doshas. Next, we will see benefits of ahara. Tushti, pushti, dhriti, buddhi, ussaha, paurusha, bala, swarya, voja, teja, jivitam, pratibha, prabha. So these are the benefits child will get. Very importantly, if you want to live more, then shadrasa food you have to take, and always you have to consider hita, mita, kala, everything. Okay, while taking food. Next, Stanyapanayana. See, this reference we will get from Ashtanga Hridaya. Ataina jata darshanam kramena apanayat stanat purvokta yojayet kshiramannam cha lagu brahmanam. So here Acharya says, just after eruption of the teeth, slowly you have to, mother have to take off child from the breast milk. Meantime, mother have to provide kshira with anna as well as food which is having quality of lagu and brahman. See, so many preparation also. Ashtanga Hridayakara mentioned, Pridana Modaka, Priyala Majja Maduka, Madulaja Sitopalaihi, Apastanasya. Apastanasya means Naristanya. Sanyojya Pridana Modaka Shishohu. So these are the ingredients. mixed with breast milk, you have to give to the child. We are calling it as Prinanamodaka. Next, if you want Deepana in child, Deepano Bala Bilva Yela Sharkara Laja Sattubihi. See, a fried powder of that. These are the ingredients. Along with Buddha, you can serve to the child. Next, you want Grahi action, then Dhataki Pushpa Sharkara Laja Tarpanehi. That combination you can use. Next, Stanyapanayana Vidhi. How we can take off child from the breast milk. So here, these are the things mother have to do. Kuryada Mastanam Sneha Sankrantya Stanalepanehi Bibasirva Yavaka Seka Kritrima Kshatadarshanehi. So she have to show less affection towards the child. Stanalepana, some tiktarasa dravyas she have to apply over the stana, like this one, fenugreek, menthe, okay, menthe hittu, that they can use, or brahmigata, okay, it is in bitter taste, okay, like that, okay, such things she can apply over the breast. Bibasarya, some showing some horrific scenes, as well as yavaka seka, as well as kritrima ksatadarshana, making artificial wound over the breast. So from these all the things, child will get fear. It will think that mother is showing less affection towards that, so it will leave the breast. Next, see, Prinanamodaka, like that, so many preparations. It is there in Ashtanga Hridaya. Its properties we will see one by one. See, Priyala Majja, it is having, see, second line, you see. Priyala Majja, Madhuru, Vrishya, Pitta, Anilapaha. Madhuka, it is having these all the properties. Hima, Guru, Swadvi, Chakshushya, Balavarnakrat, Susnigdha, Shukrala, Keshya, Swariya, Pitta, Anilasrajit. Next, Madhu, it is having these are the properties. It is Vatala, Gurushita, Raktapitta, Kapapaham, Sandhanaka, Chedana, Ruksha, Kashaya, Madhura. Okay. Then Buddha Sharkara. See, Panita, then Buddha, then Khanda Sharkara, Sita Sharkara. These are the stages of the Buddha Vikaras. Okay. So I think best one is Khanda Sharkara. See, here we are using palm sugar candy, that is, it is having a kafara property. Its color is orange. So when you are giving ragi or some weaning food, you are adding khanda sharkara to that. So it will do the kafara. Okay. So sarva sharkara, what are the properties it has? Krishna, asrika vittadaha, kashasta, sarva sharkara. Next, Laja, its property you are knowing, it is Deepana, Laja Hima. Of course, in vomiting loose stools, Laja Piya, Laja Tarpana will be this. Next, Bala Bilvaguna. See, Katu Tikta Kashaya, Snigda, Ushna Deepana Grahi, Vata Kapanashaka, Antrabalya. Yela, you are knowing, Katurasa, Shita, Lagu, Vatahara, Kapashwasa, that all the problems it will specify. Next, Dataki, it has these all the properties. Next, Palaprashana, Annaprashana. Only Kashyapa is mentioned, Palaprashana. Tasmineva Masi, Vividhanam Palanam Prashana, Vishakanatishtet, Taddi, Danta Janmasya, Annaprashanam, Dashameva Masi. See, Tasmineva Masi means before this Palaprashana, Acharya mentioned, Kashyapa Acharya, Ilastana, he has mentioned Upaveshana Samskara. Upaveshana Samskara we have to do in 6th month. So in that month only, 6th month, we have to give Palaprashana. When we have to do Annaprashana, Danta Jatasya, after eruption of teeth, we have to go for Annaprashana Samskara. So other Acharyas, Ashtangakara as well as Sushruta, what they said, they didn't explain about Palaprashana and all. 6th month, we have to go for Annaprashana. Okay, Shasti Annaprashanam, Masi Kamacha Prayojayit. So around 6 months you have to start. Okay, sorry, at the 6th month of age you have to start Annaprashana, and slowly its quantity you have to increase. Breast milk quantity you have to decrease. Bajit yatha yatha cha annam stanyam tyajyam tata tata. Okay, yes. Next, Sushruta Sharira, another one reference is there. Shanmasam chaina annam prashayed lagu hitam cha. So 6th month we have to give weaning food. How quality of the food? It should be lagu and hita. Next, another one preparation you will get in Kashyapa Kilastana. So here Purana Shastikashali we have to use, it is Lagu, it is Brahmana quality it has. So Tandulai Nistusha Bristaihi. So we have to take it husk free. We have to fry it along with Sneha and Lavana. We have to make lihya, okay, and serve to the child. It will help for nourishment of the child. Like that, you can prepare Goduma Churna or Yava according to the congeniality. Ushna Leha also you can prepare with the help of Vidanga, Lavana, Sneha. If child has Binna Purusha or child is getting Atisara, for above preparation you can add Kudrava. If child is more dominance of Pitta, then Mrudvika Madhusarpishi you can give. If it is having more predominance of Vata, Matulunga with Lavana. And last two lines are very important. Ekantaram, Dvayantaram, Va, Deshagni Balakalavit, Yada Vakshuditam, Pashyetadanam, Satmyamashayet. So with the gap of 1 or 2 periods, you have to give Satmya Ahara to the child by considering Kshut, Desha, Agni, Bala, Kala. These 2 lines are very, very important. Next, Satmya Ahara, it is told in Ashtanga Hridaya. Okay, Shilayet, Shali Goduma, Yavashtika Jangalam, Sunnishanaka Jivanti, Balamulaka, Vastukam, Patya Amalaka Mrudvika, Patoli, Mudga Sharkara, Grita Divyodaka, Kshira Chaudra, Dadima Saindava. So these are the food we have to take daily. Okay, we are calling it as Satmya Ahara. Okay, Ashtanga Hridayakara mentioned. Next, Shali, these are the properties it has. In Shali, Rakta Shali it is best. In Shastika Shali, Gaura variety it is best. So these are the properties it has. Already you studied in Charaka Sutra, in Ashtanga Hridaya also. Next, Goduma, these are the properties it has. Swadu Shitala, Jivana Brahmana Vrishya, Snigdha, Stairyakaru, Guru. Next, Madhulika or Nartaka, it is finger millet, okay, Ragi. See, it will specify all the doshas, including Rakta also, okay, and it is Tarpana, Lagu, Balya, Shita, Pittahara, okay, etc. Next, Mahakaya. Mahakaya means maize, okay, Mahakayastu Triptikaru, it is Vatala, Kapha Pittarat. Vistambajanaka, Ruksha, Ruchi Pustikat. Next, Yava, it is Purisha Jananam Shrestha. Okay, so Ruksha Shita Aguru, it is Lagu. Okay, Bahuvata, it will produce Shakrit. Then Kashaya, Rasa, it has Balya, Shleshma Vikaranam. It will specify the Shleshma. Mudga, it has these are the properties. Charaka tells in soups, Supyotamo Mataha. In soups, this one is best. Okay, Mudga soup, it is best. Okay, it is having these all the properties. So usually germinated, sprouted green gram, usually we will use. Next, Gokshira, these are the properties it has. Very importantly, Aushadha, Agra, Atibhaksha, Virechayati, Tatpayaha. Gokshira, its qualities and all you are knowing. Kashyapa, especially, he explained. It is taking tip of the herbs. So its Kshira, it has Virechana property. Okay, so these all the things it has. Say, according to Charaka, Gavya, Dashaguna of Gavya Kshira. Okay, Swadu Shitam that you studied. Chaga Kshira, it is having Chagam, Kashaya Mudram, Shitam Grahi, Payolago, Rakta Pittati Saragnam, Kshayakasa Jorapaham. Okay, why I have mentioned Musta here? See, especially in some of the region, while they are introducing Gokshira or Ajakshira, okay, they will take 2 to 3 musta. They will make a potally of that and they will immerse in the Chaga or Gokshira. Okay, because see here its properties, Tikta Himagrahi, Deepana Pachanam, Katu, okay, Kapha Pittasra. Okay, like that you are knowing one reference is there. Sanya Bhave Kimdeyam. So there Chagapaya as well as Gokshira boiled with Rusva Pancharnola or Stira mixed with Sita. We have to give to the child. Okay, from that Abhishanda property of the milk, it will come down. Next, Kadali Phala. Okay, in some of the region, they will unripe this Kadali Phala means this Nendra Balehan. Okay, they will make it slice and dry it in sunlight. They will make its powder and they will store in the airtight container. Okay, whenever they are feeding the child, sufficient quantity of that powder they will take, mix with the milk, they will feed the child. Okay, pakwa kadari phala, these are the properties it has. Next, Navanita. See, Navanitam hitam gavyam rishyam varna balagnikrit. See, for us, last line is very important. Tadditam balake vruddhi visheshat amrutam shishu. It is good for balaka vruddha. It is very good for, especially it is good for shishu. It is like a amrita. See, in Prashana we studied, according to Ashtangagara, first day we have to give Ananta Mishrita Madhusarpi 3 times a day. Second day and third day we have to give Lakshmana Siddha Sarpi 3 times a day. Then on fourth day, Swapanitala Samhita Navanita means child own palm, how much amount will retain. Okay, Navanita will retain child own palm. That much amount of Navanita you have to give to the child following with Stanyapana 2 times a day. See, there only Acharya told about importance of Navanita. That is why here is mentioned. It is Amrita for Shishu. Next, Grita, it is having these all the properties. Okay, you already studied, so nothing is there to explain. Next, very importantly, Arogya Lakshana. If you are seeing these all the things these all the signs in the child, that is the proper Arogya Lakshana of the child. Annabhilasho Bhuktasya. So desire for the food. Paripaka Sukhena cha. Whatever child is taking, it is getting digestion very easily. Srishta Vinmutra Vatatvam. Child is eliminating with mutra, vata, everything properly. Sharirasya Chalagavan. Lightness of the body. Suprasannendriyata. There will be prasannata of the indriya. Sukha Swapna Prabodhanam. There will be proper cycle of sleep and awakening cycle. Then Balavarnayusham, child will get Balavarnayusha. Saumanasya Samagnina, pleasant mind child will be having. Vidadyet Arogyalingam, these all the Arogyalingam. Viparite Viparya. Okay, if you are doing opposite of that, or if you are seeing opposite of that, then child is suffering from Anarogya. Next, see these all the activities we have to see in the child. Then we will call them as Prashasta Balas. Okay, Rushita, Rujita, Swapna, Prajagara, Krodha, Harsha, Visargadana, Pankti, Stairya, Gambhirya. See, these all the properties we have to see in the child. Of course, we are seeing these all the properties. So it is Prashasta Bala Lakshana. It is there in Kashyapa Sutrasthana 28th chapter, that is Lakshana Adhyaya. And very important last line, Yataswaras Tatasara. So if you are child cry or sound, it is good. Then from that we can come to the conclusion, child is having good Sara. So this is our government is providing this food in a daycare center. Its name is Pushti. Especially 6 months to 3 years old child, we have to government is providing this food. Its ingredients, what are the ingredients are there? It is mentioned here, as well as its nutrient value. Okay, so after 6 months till 3 years, we have to use nutritious powder. So by these words, I will conclude this topic. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
It was a very informative presentation and on the topic Stanyapanayana and weaning food.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
It is very, very important topic. Many of the parents who come to OPD will ask for their child what kind of weaning food we can give, like that, sir. And they will be having many doubts regarding the weaning food, despite of the many weaning products available in the market, and despite of many available ready mix weaning food are there in market, and even though they need much more or the suitable kind of weaning food. Okay, as an Ayurvedic physician or as an Ayurvedic pediatrician, we need to give more importance to the
homemade food. We have to give more importance
to the
for
homemade
that.
food, that
And
which
it
is
should be
hygienic
cost effective
and nutritive.
As
As Kashyapa told, the importance of ahara, ahara as a mahabeshaja,
Yeah.
and that you have covered in while concentrating the both Ayurveda and modern aspect, and what kind of food we can give,
Mm-hmm.
that which is hygienic and that which is easily available,
Yeah.
and that which will have more nutritive value in that particular food, and the each and every the commonly used homemade food grains and their properties, that which properties explained in Ayurvedic context, you have explained very well,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and you
Because
have
see, because
uh,
so many food items like Prenana Modaka, everything told there. We are
yes, sir.
not knowing properly about its qualities and all. What are the rasas, its gunas, dosha gnata. We are not knowing. Okay,
Yes,
whether it is having Brahmana quality, that all the things. So that is why I put that all the things here to gain some knowledge regarding that.
okay, sir. And that also, that is compilation is very very good, sir. That what we have
Thank you,
did
sir.
today, and it was very impressive lecture, sir. I would like to ask
Thank you. Thanks, sir.
I would
Yeah.
like to ask participants, uh, if you have any queries, you can ask sir directly, or you can put your queries in chat box so that sir will clarify. And also many times, sir, we are concentrating the weaning food in a healthy individuals, that the one more important point to highlight from your lecture is
Yeah.
that you have explained the food type of food and the feeding during and after illness, that was
Yeah,
very
because
was very important.
we have to
We had
concentrate
highlights.
more in that particular part
Yes, sir.
because whatever gained nutrients child will lose. Okay, that is why we have to concentrate in that particular part.
Yes, sir.
So there always we have to give respect to the agni of the child. That
Yes,
is very
sir.
important. Go on feeding means again it will leads to malnutrition. The child will get GIT problems. It will end up with malnutrition.
And that
So
too, while selecting the weaning food, proper weaning food, the after that advice from an Ayurvedic or the any pediatrician or any physician, it is much needed, I think, sir,
yeah, 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 definitely.
because we need to analyze the agni and cost of the child.
Yeah,
Based
yeah,
on that, the physician or any the practitioner can advise the proper diet.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That
See,
too in an
most of the time,
initial stage.
usually,
Initial
use,
stage.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Most of the
As
time, what
the
we'll do means we'll concentrate on the disease only.
yes,
But
sir.
nutrition part also very important.
Yes, sir.
So that is why I highlighted that point
That
here.
initial stage, that since the Kshirapavastha,
Yeah,
the babies are साथ में with Kshira,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
they
yeah,
will accept
yeah, yeah.
the
That
that
is why
which
we have
is
to continue.
sir, along with the continuation of the breastfeeding, and that which is a similar uh, taste and palatability, that we can add, that the Kshira can be add to the that food,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
making it as a gruvel or any kind of malt like that. That is very very important. So that we have explained very well, sir.
Thank you, thank you. Thanks
And
a lot.
also based on satmya of the child,
Yeah, yeah,
and family food and specific food, special food, that which is
yeah.
given to the child.
Finger food.
Finger
Finger
food,
food, yeah.
finger food.
Yeah,
That
we
is
have to
very.
give more and more opportunity to the child.
And one more thing need to highlight is the culturally acceptable foods. That
Yeah, yeah,
many of
yeah,
the things I have seen in my OPD, that
yeah,
in many
yeah,
in some culture they won't eat non-veg,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
like egg, even egg also.
Yeah,
That for substitute, we need to advise proper food
yeah,
and
yeah,
based on the caloric values.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sir,
That birth you can give then cow's milk or
yes,
goat's
sir.
milk means which is having more what having more protein. Okay, such foods we have
Yes,
to uh, give. to the
sir.
child. That is very important.
Thank you very much, sir. It was a wonderful lecture on
Thanks.
Stanyapanayana.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks for patience hearing. And Vishwaradya sir, you have been conducting this program since August 5th. Hats up to you, sir.
Yeah,
And
thank you, sir. All your blessings, sir.
uh, it's not like that. So I thank you,
Your
sir,
support
for
also.
I thank you, sir, for extending invitation for me. You have given nice opportunity for me. So I would like to thank KB faculty, principal, management of SVM Ayurveda Medical College and PG Research Center, Ilkal, District Bagalkot. And also I extend my sincere gratitude towards my college, uh, my colleagues, principal, management of KVG Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital, Sulya. Thank you, sir. Thanks
And
a lot.
we also thank on behalf of uh, our institution and the Department of Kumara. We are very much happy to have you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
And it's our privilege to have you
you.
on
Okay,
this
sir.
occasion as a resource person. And thank you very much, sir, for your very informative lecture.
Thank you.
And I also thank all the participants who have
Yeah,
participated and listened the lecture
yeah,
patiently
yeah, yeah.
for the patient listening. And one information to the participants on the continuation of the lecture series Kumara Bharana 2020. Tomorrow we have continuation of the lecture series on the topic dentition, dental care, dentition disorders by Dr. Virendra Kumar Kori, Assistant Professor, Department of Comar Britya, IPGT and RA, Jamnagar, Gujarat Ayurveda University. And I request all the participants kindly stay with us tomorrow also, as you did today. And thank you one and all. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Anand. Thank you.
Namaste, sir.